How's it going, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to another video here. Feeling inspired to share about the healing effects of nature and taking on the perspective of an alchemist. The tradition of alchemy is all about transmuting the base substance of lead or matter or density and refining it and transforming it into a higher substance of gold or purification or higher consciousness. And the alchemist would work with elements in the material plane and experiment with them. And through this work in the material plane, it would then transform their consciousness internally. And it is really two sides of the same coin. The process that nature is going through and the process that we are internally going through in our souls. And nature is imprinted with wisdom everywhere, whether it is an ant or a deer or a tree or a meadow or the sun. Everything that's represented here has a higher correspondence in a plane above this. And the dimensions are always interacting with one another. It's a dance between the higher heavens and the base foundation of earth in which they move together to create and express divinity in everything. And our work as a soul here on this plane is to use this fuel that is given by nature to transmute this wisdom that is found everywhere into love. That is what we are being called to in this evolutionary phase of Earth right now. In past times on this Earth, it had to go through a process so that it may be imprinted with wisdom everywhere. And now that it is, this is the stage for love to be imprinted, so that we may unite more with our Creator, unite more with the true energy of sovereignty, all the pain and the suffering and the trauma that is found inside our souls and expressed collectively right now in the unconscious of humanity needs to be loved, needs to be brought internally, integrated into our being so that we may become more whole, so that we may know more parts of ourselves, the tree, the river, the deer, the ant. It's all different expressions of our own being showing us ways that we can express. And just realizing the importance in a day and age where we are very disconnected from the natural world, going into it and becoming present with it is the key to finding the true self, the higher self. And nature wants this. The earth is ready and is going through a change right now. As much as we want to think of it as the climate's changing and it's all because of humans doing. This is a guilt programming. The earth goes through cycles and different stages, different incarnations, embodiments. We need to align with this as the earth is changing and birthing a new form. It is also birthing a new form in us to step up into creatorhood, to align and harmonize with the natural world. Just felt really compelled to share this as I'm sitting by a sacred waterfall near my home in Durango. And feeling empowered by creating a space out in nature. The mystery that lies right under our noses because we're so busy, we're so active, so distracted with the illusion of this plane. We forget to smell the roses. I've noticed that a lot of people are, when they get out into nature, it's physical exercise, and which is great, but also seeing the internal process and the workings of nature, not just through observation, but through becoming one with it, unlocks the keys to the soul and to the light within us. So I hope this can inspire you to get out into the wild, to undomesticate yourself, to become conditioned, programmed, to always be comfortable, to always be in our boxes. You know, we drive in our boxes to go to our box, to come back home to our box, to save up more money, to fill it with different boxes. Nature is creating organically. There's nothing that is square here. Everything has curvature and sacred geometry. And this sacred geometry is expressing back to us our higher self, our higher truth of where we come from. So maybe we sit with this and let it rest in our souls. Let it permeate our being, every cell, every bone, every organ, because we are nature. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're able to take something from this, get out, and be wild. Aho.